Hi everybody, it's Lisa with Junk Journal Gems. Thank you for joining me today. I have a bit of a different camera set up today because I realized, of course, after the fact that the last video didn't really have things in frame too well. So I'm hoping that this goes a little better for us. This video will be a continuation of the vintage typewriter theme journal that we are going to be working on, and I pulled some yummy pages out of a old magazine that we're going to be using. I want to incorporate these lovely ladies in all of their frock and splendor in the journal. And then look what I found in there. This is it's an old Good Housekeeping magazine from 1944. And it has this lovely lady on a typewriter. And then there was also an ad for Royal typewriters in it. Perfect, all in one magazine. So I kind of hit the jackpot. But I thought what we would do or focus first on today was how I want to use these ladies in the signatures. So I wanted to get a little clever and crafty. So the first lady I want to use is this one in the middle. And I think where I will place her is on this page right here. Somebody could certainly write on it, but I just want to spruce up the page a little bit. And what I'll do first is maybe, well, I was thinking about cutting it first, but I prefer to kind of tear an edge, so I'm going to do that. I'm not gonna fussy tear it too much, but I do want the edges a little raw. I thought it was interesting in this magazine that they included simplicity pattern information and tell them where they can go get it and what the pattern numbers are. I've never seen that, but it's not like I go delving into magazines from the 40s that much. I just thought it was curious. It's kind of a shame that it's become actually more expensive to, for the most part, I'm sure there are exceptions like there are with everything, but it's become more expensive to sew your own clothing than to buy it, whereas it used to be ladies, for the most part, stayed home and they sewed much of their family's clothing and did the cooking and cleaning. And well, I didn't bring my little dog upstairs to the craft room with me, and she loves being in here with me. So now she's downstairs crying because the upstairs here is still being remodeled. So I don't let the dogs have a doggy gate up on the stairs so they can't come traipsing around up here, messing around in things they shouldn't be, or dragging drywall dust around. Okay, let's get rid of that. So there she is. I like that. Now I wanted to kind of do a little embellishment around that. A lot of times I like to use threads. Not that much. Not quite what I had in mind. There. Just gives it, I don't know, it softens the edges maybe. And then I'll show you what I have. Sorry if you can see my head bobbing in here. This is my ephemera book. I made this. Do not judge the quality of this. This was the first time I've ever tried something like this. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures of, some of them have 4 file folder, manila file folders. This was the hardest bugger to make because that plastic stuff slides around. Kudos to all of you who make these things. They are not easy to make. Well, that might be kind of cute. This is from, I think this one is from Roxy Creations. That's cute too. Maybe. No. Oh, so many pretty ones to pick from, but look at, I hope you can see these okay. They're so cute. I shrunk them down in size from how they are when you purchase them, but they are super cute. I think maybe I'll move this down a little bit. Yes, that is lovely. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog barking. So what she does, because she's throwing a hissy, is she will bark until she gets the other dogs going because she's upset with me. And then how about a ticket with it to back it? There, I like that a lot. Obviously, I don't do this for all pages, but I do this for some. So I'm going to get out my trusty Oohoo. And we'll put this little guy down first. Hoping you can see. I just ordered some more Oohoo today while I was without a craft room. I told myself first when we were moving to the house that since we were remodeling, I wasn't going to do any crafting, that I could totally hold off from doing it. Yeah, right. All I did was confirmed what an addict I am to doing this stuff, because I needed the release of creativity. So I ended up just making some small ephemera pieces and some other things because I just needed this. It's how I clear my mind, I think, and it's a de-stressor for me. And I'm sure it is for many of you too. But I couldn't handle going cold turkey. So like I said, does that mean I have some kind of weird addiction? Or am I still normal? I just love doing this. Nothing wrong with that. Could be addicted to much worse. So when the Etsy packages show up at our doorstep, somebody just remind my husband of that. He was, last weekend something came in the mail. Actually, it ended up being, it wasn't any crafting supplies. What was it? Goodness, I don't remember now. Come on, lady. What was it? Something for work or something like that. But anyway, he goes, you sure get an awful lot of packages. I just kind of ignored him, I guess. Funny thing is, I don't know that he always knows the half of it. Please tell me that you're the same way. There, I like that a lot. Pull some of this out a little more. Give it some more texture. There, that spices up that page a little bit. Now, that's one of the ladies for this signature. I wanted one in every one of the signatures. So in this one, where was I thinking to place? Where? Here. I think I want to put her here. This is getting a little bubbly. There we go. Perfect. All right. I think on this one, I want to put this lady. Yeah. So I'm going to do a little bit of tearing again because I like those raw edges. Come on. I don't want to lose a foot. Dismember her. That'd be sad. Oh my goodness. There. All right. Let's see how she goes on here. And if I want anything else, I feel I do. So back to, I keep this sitting up because then I can just turn the pages. Let's make sure you can see what I do. So in here, this is from a digi kit of ephemera, and it's from a shop called Gifts and Things. The kit is called Distressed Numbers, Labels, and etc. Again, the shop is Gifts and Things. But what do I want to put with her? Maybe something like that. Or something that might be too big. She's not a huge gal. Oh, that's kind of pretty with it. Let's go that. I feel I need one more thing. Maybe a label. What kind of label, Lisa? These labels are from Mad Paper Crush, and these are from Tracy Fox. I don't want black. This might be too big. Yeah, it's too evenly sized with the other one. Same thing. I want something different. That might be cool. That's a contender. I don't want a clock. I don't want a flower like that. Nature-y stuff doesn't go. Oh my goodness, my dog is so upset with me. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Maybe I want one of these flowers. See, she's trying to get the other dogs in an uproar. Naughty, oh so naughty. So let's play around with this a little bit and see what we get. Maybe if I tuck this a bit behind her and I put this label here, this one like that. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll do that. Now, I feel the need to distress here. Again, I'm trying not to distress this too heavily in this particular notebook. So I'm just going to give it a light dusting around the edges. there, just to make it pop a little bit. And I don't think the other pieces need it. So let's put this down first. So I just wanted to give a few of the pages a little spice on them. Make them a little spicy. Okay, let's just see how we want this. I think I will cut the edge of that off so it's splashing off like I like. Oops. Getting a little wild with the ooh-hoo. There we go. Weren't they classy dressers in the 40s? Whatever happened to, I mean, even up toward the 80s, we were still kind of dressing up for holidays, and we had our, well, in the 80s, we had back the big shoulder pads of the 40s, right? I remember sporting me some sassy shoulder pads. Oh my gosh. Isn't it funny when you look back at the 80s and the big hair and the big shoulder pads and the big baggy pants, and my goodness. But the 40s and the 30s, I feel like, and some of the 60s and the 50s, their style of dress was very, very classy. When you think of Jackie O, man, what a stylish gal. Oh, I watched a documentary on Netflix about Audrey Hepburn. If you haven't watched it, oh my goodness, I highly recommend it. It's called Audrey. And it gave such information about her life that I had no idea. And I'm not gonna spoil it if you don't know. I'm not gonna tell you. Just go watch the Netflix documentary on Audrey Hepburn. It's very, very good. There, I like that too. Okay, so that's that signature. Oh, I'm popping things away and I'm not even giving you a peek. So that's what this one looks like. Let's try the next one. I had another page picked out here. And it was what, Lisa? It was here. I think I want this one further back. No, I don't, because this lady is facing inward, and I feel like if I put her here, it's just going to look bizarre. But there, I like it. Now, with this one, I was going to try something else. So I'm actually not going to put her down on the page right away. Oh, come on. Here we go. Sorry about the jumping up and down. I have some Artist Loft tubes of paint. I bought these quite a while ago, but I would expect that Michael still has these. I just bought an inexpensive acrylic paint set. This has all kinds of colors in it. And I use it for all sorts of things. I use it to paint my faux leather paper. I do it when I want like messy collage stuff on a page like what we're doing here. And you see, I'm very unfussy about it. I just come in and I do a little smear. Just to give it a little background for something different. And I better get my wipes at the ready here. I'm going to be sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna let that dry here. And this color that I'm using of the Artist Loft, it isn't a white color. It is a, boy, these are kind of dry. It's called Unbleached Titanium. Yeah, these aren't wet at all. Yuck. Okay. I must have left the cover to them open. It's at the end of it anyway. Plug your ears. I'm going to use the heat tool here. If I can pull it my way. So you'll have to let me know how the setup is for you, if you can see well enough. I know right now with the heat gun there's a bit of a shadow. The time will come I'll do maybe some different lighting. Eventually I'd like to get a different camera set up, but I'm just a beginner at this YouTubing business, so in due time. Got one wet spot there. I find it helpful to also get a little heat underneath and give it a little encouragement to get going. Yeah, so don't be afraid on your pages to put some paint on, get some watercolors out, put some color on as a base to things. When you're doing your ephemera, same thing. It doesn't have to be something fancy. Sometimes something just very, very simple can have a very nice impact. It's a little chilly in my craft room tonight too, so actually the feeling of the heat gun feels pretty nice. The flooring guy today was working on the flooring in our master bathroom and the walk-in closet, and he said that he'll have that bathroom and the hall bathroom